What's going on? Another Shooting Supplies episode 7. I'm fixing another jump shot. Let's do it. Alright, so looking at this jump shot right here, there's the upper body part I don't have an issue with. Like, the follow through looks clean. The offhand's in place. I would say the only thing I would add, is the turn, and with the feet, when your leg kicks out like that, I think it's an issue with balance, because you're probably using one leg more than the other to jump, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for your leg to kick out like that, but on a stationary shot, I don't see that as a plus. That's more of a maybe like an off the move or like a fadeaway type. Like, you have like a automatic fadeaway shot type of shot. And I'm not laughing at you. That was just a funny thought. And so I would focus on, jumping onto and landing onto, and the way you brought your foot out in front of you, you should do that with both feet, and that will help you with distance. And then when you turn a little bit, like turning your hips, which I'll throw in the video so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. When you turn your hips like right when you're shooting, then it aligns your shot a lot more. So like adding that into what you're doing right now, that'll be perfect. I don't think there's anything else inherently wrong with your shot. But I asked you what else you're struggling with, and you said sometimes your shot is on, sometimes it's off. I think that's just an issue with repetitions. And so with the release factor, like off your fingertips, I don't know exactly if you're shooting off a specific finger or you're just letting it fly with all four, but focus on either your pointer or your middle. I'm a fan of pointer. I was a middle finger shooter in high school, and then after college I became a pointer finger shooter, but I think both work. And so focus on, when you release, focus on what exactly, like what finger am I releasing with, like what is my aim finger, and figuring out what that is, middle or pointer, will be beneficial for your aim and consistency, but also the reps. Like, I can probably, if your shot is very inconsistent, I can almost promise you're not making 300 jump shots every day. I'd probably bet $100 on that. And so that's what I would say is, like, every day you have to practice shooting. Like, shooting is so delicate. I don't think people understand. Like, missing a couple days of shooting every week will really mess with your shot. And so I'd rather let's say you practice 4 hours a day, but it's only 3 times a week on your jump shot. I'd rather you do 1 hour a day every day, because you want your body to get used to just knowing that you're going to shoot the basketball every day. So that's my fix all for like anybody that's inconsistent, that has good form. And your form is not bad. Like, it's really not. It's more about fixing your feet. Your base is solid from what I've seen. Like, this front view, you got a solid base. Like, I'm totally fine with how you shoot the ball, but just adding the balance factor in your feet and adding the turn is will help you. But normally when it comes to inconsistency, it's just looking at what your practice habits are like. And so I'd say practice every single day. Make, like, once you do your form shooting, I would say 50 form swishes. So do form shooting in front of the rim, swish it 50 times every day. And then after you're done with that, make at least 200 to 300. I'm kind of like a JJ Redick calls a sicko. So like for me, I'm like, make 500 every day. Like, that's me personally. But for the average basketball player, make 250 a day. 5 spots, make 25 in the mid range. Thought my camera cut off. And then threes, 150 and 3 or 125 threes, whatever. 5 spots. I have a 7-spot map. I'm a big fan of 7 spots, but I'm trying not to be like a lunatic about it. So make 250 jump shots every day, and with the 50 form swishes every day, and watch miraculously how your inconsistency problems go away. That's what I would say. And as far as, and I always do, somebody you should copy. I found a good one. I think you should copy Damian Lillard, like, because you both shoot and release from the same area. You both come up through the middle, like you bring the ball up through the middle, maybe a little bit off to the left, but usually through the middle. You shoot from the middle. I think you have a similar base. So yeah, copy his feet and like how he shoots and kind of emulate what he does. And because I think everybody should copy somebody's style, I want to call, I don't know what you call it. You should copy somebody that's like elite. Kobe copied MJ. You just take things from great players, and that's what helped me the most. Like nothing helped me more than watching somebody great and saying, I'm gonna try that. Like that's what you should do. So copy Damian Lillard's jump shot. That's what I think. So that's it for another shooting supplies. If you need any shooting resources, or you want your jump shot evaluated, or you want one-on-one jump shot coaching, or whatever it is that has to do with shooting, go to grandmasterhoops.com/shooting. You can find what you're looking for there. Other than that, I'll see you in episode 8.